So let's just do a little quick wrap up. Um, in this episode, we expanded. We got our We took our model and our router. We created our migrations, our database tables in Postgres. We created the MPC level 1 table, and we created the role-playing tips table. Then we had to migrate them. So you go to your Docker container. If you're doing a virtual environment on your computer, you run Python-m migrations up, and it creates these two tables in the database so that can actually store data in our database and retrieve it later in the future. Then we had to create our actual code um, that lets FastAPI talk to the database and database talk to the API to FastAPI. We do that with our connection to the database, which is this pool. Then we created a class called NPC creation repos, and we created a method on there called create, so that when we call this NPC creation repo dot create, it's going to run through this code. It's going to make the connection with the database. It's going to insert the data into the NPC level 1 database. It's going to insert the role-playing tips into the role-playing tips database. It's going to return all of that, and it's going to pass it to the create NPC out model, which is this model. And it's going to return it back to the router. So the way we called that, we added the repo into our method, our function, create NPC characters. We use this repo. We call it, we set NPC out equal to the repo.create. So we're calling that repo, we're calling that create method in there and passing all the NPC data. And then we return the NPC out. So this is going to be the JSON data that our API returns back to the front end. Thank you for following along. In the next video, we're going to go over creating the other HTTP request and RESTful API. Get a list of all of the NPCs we've created. Get a specific NPC, and we're going to be able to delete an NPC and also update any data. So if the OpenAI gives us something, it's like 70, 80, 90% of the way there, and we just want to add a couple more things or edit a little bit, as the Dungeon Master, we can edit this information. So again, thanks for following along, and see you in the next video.